Well, I got a little bad news for those that don't have me on Facebook or Instagram. You'll notice somebody's missing from this tank. Came home 2 nights ago and my fire eel had gotten out and was laying on the floor over there. Looks like he'd been out for about a couple hours. His skin and eyes had been dried over, but he was still a little soft, so he hadn't been out for too long, but long enough he wasn't gonna come back. It just got done, pulled this piece of wood out and glued more physodins on this portion and Java moss up through the rest of it. Antlers are doing good. If you notice, there's no males left. It's all female antlers. I blame him. He's gotten a couple inches longer, not quite a couple inches, maybe about an inch, inch and a half longer than he was when I got him. He's doing great. I'm absolutely in love with him. Let's see, I trimmed that down today. We planted over here to get some of those going. The Blixa's melted off. Looks like it's finally done melting though. I was able to do a light trim on those and separate them a little more. Made some bamboo shelters. Just sort of shoved a Java fern in there. Move that. A big Amazon sword's doing good. Getting a couple of burnt tips there. I'll have to trim those leaves off. The above tank planters are doing absolutely great. Especially the other one has some of the more colorful plants to it. I got golden pothos here. This pothos just went insane. When I put this in there, it was about that big. And so that's all new growth there. Everything coming towards the front here is new growth. It's about 6 inches from where it's mounted from here to this branch here. It's very deceiving depth, as you can see. This purple waffle here, and I don't remember any of the others. Actually, I gotta pull that stem out. It was some silver pothos that didn't acclimate very well. I just pulled the leaves off. I forgot to grab the stem now. As for this one over here, I will have to look up what plants are what. But they're all doing great. They're a higher light plant than the pothos are. It's rated in medium needs, but they're doing great. Pretty much directly under the light here. Finally got a new pink bulb in, and of course I come home today and that bulb there's burned out. I just need to get around to getting a new fixture. Yeah, you can see the burned out bulb there. Everything else is doing pretty good. Sucks with the fire eel. It's actually my mom's favorite fish of everything I have, and she has required that I replace it with nothing other than another fire eel. So I'm gonna have to start the search for them locally. They're rather hard to find here in Michigan most of the time without going quite the distance of a drive. Yeah. So gotta start that search. I'm battling this freaking blue-green algae cyanobacteria. It's really hard to dose the tank with that. So I've cut my dosing in half, and because I don't want the plants to suffer too much, but I do want the lack of nutrients for that. So I had to cut back my dosing. I'm going to do a 50% water change here Sunday. My Pleco has decided he has to dig down almost pretty much down to the bottom of the tank underneath this log. He went from down through the sand, through the dirt underneath, which really sucks. It cluttered my tank for a couple of days. And then to the point where he actually was down to the bottom glass. So I had to scare him out of there and push some sand back down. So as you can see, he's making a little crater. So hopefully the moss on there takes off. Mosquito. Feed the mosquito here. Where'd it go? Well, something's gonna eat it. This landlord loves when I kill a mosquito and drop it in the tank. Oh, there it is. Still on my finger. Shell on that less. Somebody will see it. You see it from there? No. No, they're too busy looking at me for food instead of looking for that. But yeah, that's a little update. Yeah, the rainbow found it.